Hello and welcome to the Internerd podcast. I am Mike, and I'm joined by Kevin.
Hello.
JJ.
Good day.
And Hannah.
Hello.
And we've actually got a fair amount of topics this week. For the first time in history, everyone brought a topic.
I've always got a shit ton of topics, bro.
I've only got two, which is probably the least amount for me in history of the world, other than that time that I had 0.
In which that was the time.
Yeah, that was indeed.
Yeah,
That time.
amazing.
So, yeah.
Let's kick her off on a good start.
Are we gonna?
Well, we normally start
with the
Go on.
quiz as always.
Yep. I think so.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
Well,
I'm ready.
this week's quiz is called the fucking Facebook quiz.
Okay.
Okay.
The FFQ.
Basically,
Good
it's
job,
about
Kev.
really annoying things on Facebook.
Okay, so everything.
So
Okay.
I've got 10 here, like usual. Do you want to
Yeah.
try and ping one at me?
Okay, I think of the
I'll
most
take
annoying
a
thing that's
break.
ever happened to me on Facebook was when one of my mum's friends added me on Facebook and then proceeded to post regularly about how her husband was suffering from diarrhea.
I haven't got that down, but I could add that if you
This
want.
quiz is fairly subjective, isn't it?
A little.
But okay, when people post duck face pictures.
I haven't got duck face.
Okay.
People say HMU and then they put their number. And be like,
What's
no,
HMU?
What's
hit
that
me
say?
up.
No,
You
I
guys
don't
never
have
heard of
that.
that? Hit me up.
No.
Never heard of that before.
Hit me up, bro.
Hannah's turn.
Okay, the most annoying thing, I'm just looking on my notifications
Oh, yeah,
right
okay.
now. And
Alright.
it's the same person, and they keep inviting me to the same game over and over again.
I don't
Literally,
have that, but that
Do
is
you-
the
what?
most
Do you have
annoying thing ever.
anything?
No, I'm going to add that because that is annoying.
I keep getting invited to events in a different continent to the one that I live in.
yeah, that's because your friends live in different continents to the one you live in.
Yeah, but they're fucking idiots. I don't want to attend a dirty laundry clubbing event. Why is it called
Yeah,
that?
I don't know.
I'd like to add that I wouldn't attend it even if I lived in England. But go on. Kev's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you guys know I'm in high school now, and when high school girls post about their problems on Facebook, like, girl, keep it in your mouth, no one wants to hear it.
I've got.
Keep what in her mouth, Kev?
I've got.
Oh my
You know
god.
what I mean.
That could come under 2. I've got here. I've got
Yep.
depressing statuses.
Yeah, no, that'll do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It's a bit,
Okay,
yeah.
we'll go for that one then.
Oh, there's another thing, is when people put a Facebook status like, oh my god, you know, everything's
I
gone
think I know what you mean.
crap, and then everyone's like,
one.
oh my god, babe, what's wrong? And then there's like, I
I don't
can't
want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk
Oh my
about it,
god.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is like, what's the point?
That's
My
bang
life's
on.
gone shit, but
Giving you
nobody
2 points.
messaged me because I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm giving you 2 points for that, Hannah, because that was pretty much exactly what I wrote.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay,
Right, it's your
I'm gonna guess. I don't know. I got nothing, man. You've pretty much something.
Nah, mate.
What annoys me is when people write loads of statuses as if people always reply to them, like as if they have loads to say, but nobody ever replies to their statuses, and there's a good reason. It's because they're shit.
I've got.
It's terrible.
I've got another one.
No friends.
Oh, I've got another one too. But
I
I'll let
think
you go
my-
first.
I think you've got this. I think this one comes under yours, Mike. I've got the tiniest detail of your life. Something like, I just bought some chewing gum. Lol.
There's chewing gum on the table over there.
Yes.
Like a Twitter post.
I'll give you
What?
a point for that.
I'm
Instagram.
also looking through my Facebook, and it's just a bunch of pictures that have clearly taken from Reddit and just been posted.
That's what annoys her.
And it's just like, no, seriously, come on. I do not want to see this on Facebook. If I want to see this stuff, I would go
I
to
don't
Reddit
have
right
that.
now.
But mate, just those spammy
Fine.
pictures. I don't
Yeah.
really use Facebook anymore other than to talk to my mum, and that's because of otherwise she
I-
won't know what the hell's going on with any of her children's lives.
I have one.
Okay.
When another one with girls, when they post pictures of themselves with lots hanging out, and they'd be like,
Ah.
"Oh, I'm hipster," and I just comment saying, "No, you're a slut." That's what. Yeah, it just really
got-
pisses me off.
Pictures in the mirror, pictures taken on your mobile in the mirror. Is that? That's
Yeah,
pretty much the same thing, isn't
that's
it?
about right.
This one person put a picture as their Facebook profile picture. I can't remember who it was, and they said, "Oh, my boyfriend took a picture of me while I was sleeping," and they've got they've got a
There's
mirror
picture,
behind them.
Yeah, there's a mirror behind them and you can see the camera.
Yeah.
But he's taking it himself, pretending to be asleep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I had another one, but I've
So
forgotten
that's-
it.
Do you want me to,
Go on, give us what else. What? You just list them now.
Okay, I've got. This one wasn't actually me that came up with this one. This was Anna, my girlfriend, came up with this one. Women complaining about men.
Women
Yeah.
just complaining
Not get
at the
that.
end of, really. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, I get
just
that.
complaining, yeah. In
But
general.
then you also get guys complaining about girls.
Nowhere near as much.
Oh,
don't-
the really
Sorry,
annoying
Hannah.
thing. The really annoying thing is
No.
repost this in 5 minutes, otherwise you will die a terrible death tonight.
It's like that annoys me on YouTube videos when people put a comment saying, like this comment if you agree, and it's like, that's what I would have done if you didn't write that. Like, I agree with everything you've said, but that last part, I'm not going to like the comment. I'm actually going to downvote the comment.
But people
Work in
still
spam.
feel the need to, like,
Yeah.
money will come your way if you repost this and tag 5 friends.
This comment breaks my copyright, so I'm flagging it for telling me to like it.
I've also
Post
got here
quotes.
taking photos of your feet.
No?
Never happens.
Never
to me.
happened.
No.
Never, no.
I get that.
Who has friended you?
This is just the one person that does it.
There's another one here that you probably won't have either. But
No.
my news feed, I think this is probably because I still have some friends from my old college,
Okay.
Worthing College.
Yeah.
Men. Right. Okay. This is going to be weird. Basically,
Okay.
it's pictures of men with their
Right.
willies out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not.
No. I don't
No?
It's
friend,
not great.
I don't friend Willie.
I can agree that that's an issue, but I wasn't aware that it was an issue other people suffer from, so I didn't mention it. But my Facebook is often full. Like I've removed people for the simple reason that my Facebook is spammed with penises.
Yo, mine's spammed with boobs.
It's like a medical condition.
Well,
But you guys don't complain about that.
Friends with people that Hannah's friends with.
They're all...
Just go through her friends list. To be honest with you, she's been scrolling through her Facebook since you brought up Facebook, and she's like, "Oh, it's spammed with boobs." There's not a single picture of. There's a picture of one girl, and her boobs aren't showing.
No, well, they aren't right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
You have to go at the
right.
right time of night.
I'll get... Yeah, you do have to get the right time of night. Okay, I'm going to go on to someone's...
You don't have to bring up pictures of someo's boobs to
I'm not
prove to me, Hannah.
Okay.
You
Good.
can if you want. And then you can link
them
it.
to
Just
JJ,
link it. Put
JJ and Kevin.
Put it in group
Okay.
cast.
But okay, anything else
Okay.
to mention?
I've got frequent changes to a relationship status.
Yeah.
That doesn't annoy me too much.
That doesn't happen too much for me, though.
It's not too bad. No, I think other people get it. Some people might get it. But I think it's certain people that do it.
Do you remember on Facebook ages ago where it was like the thing to like everything?
Yeah.
But all the pages, they didn't post any statuses. And then now, suddenly, like, the like thing has changed. And now they post, like, spam.
Because what's happened
everything.
is a lot of like retarded, tacky websites pay these or buy the Facebook groups basically so they can advertise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just unlike them when they annoy me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
when
same.
when anything comes up from any group, I don't like it because, frankly, I have Facebook to talk. I literally, as I say, use Facebook and I talk to my mum, and that's literally it.
But you used to like these pages, like, what are they, like?
Like, if
I
you
like
haven't got a
sleeping
black
I
in.
like
room.
sleeping or something. It's like,
Yeah.
who fucking doesn't like sleeping? Why did I think that I should like that?
Or people, there was, like, pages, like, I think you're really cute, and, like, people in their friends list, they're like, oh, that could be about me.
Facebook has changed so much,
It
and
has.
I prefer Google Plus.
You don't
yes.
use Google Plus.
I don't use Facebook.
I use MySpace.
Not-
Anyway,
Don't judge.
Okay.
anything else, or should we move on to the news?
I've got pictures of everything you eat.
Oh yeah, Instagram really, but yeah.
changing the middle name. Have you seen that?
So
Yeah.
you did that though. You're JJ underscore
Yeah,
Craig.
but that's a good one.
Okay. Okay.
Is it?
Of course it is. I'm gonna name my son. His middle name is gonna be underscore.
Underscore. Oh God.
Okay.
Billy underscore Craig.
And that's all of them.
Craig underscore Craig. You should call your kid Craig. Do you like your surname?
Craig
Or I might
Craig.
change my surname to like
Cray. Sounds good.
Salad or something.
Craig underscore Salad will be your son's name.
Yeah.
No, your surname's okay as a surname. As a first name, it's really weird.
It is.
My kid would
Okay.
be.
I just noticed Hannah's Facebook is spammed with pictures of Rita Ora. I thought it was just some random person that the person knew, but it's
No.
not.
It's also spammed with Talisa.
And pictures of trains, all from the same person.
Yeah.
Hello,
I should probably remove them from my Facebook, to be honest with you.
Anyway, should we move on to the
You know
news?
what that we neglected to mention? Tomorrow is Valentine's Day.
And yesterday was Pancake
I
Day.
think we
Pancake
should
Day's
go
better.
around saying who our Valentine is.
Well, mine is clearly the cat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, mine's
taking-
Teddy.
Are you taking
Yours
the
better not be
cat
Teddy.
out? Are you taking the cat out tomorrow for a
Amazing.
nice meal?
I'm not taking him out. We're spending the whole day in the
Taking that pussy
bedroom.
out.
It's gonna take that pussy out. It's a really good time.
get something to eat. Oh God.
Anyway, should we move
Anyway,
on to
why
the
not?
news? So my first bit of news was something that it's not so much like, whoa, it's more, that's so fucking retarded. As of March 5th, if I remember, Apple will no longer be allowed to sell their Mac Pro computer in the UK. Do you know what the Mac Pro is? The big computer, the big
Yeah, but aren't
like
they
powerhouse.
aren't they stopping that anyway?
No, apparently they're going to be releasing a new version of it over the next few months anyway, Apple are. But then they will legally no longer be allowed to sell it in the UK.
Well,
Or
the
I
new
think maybe in Europe. It's in Europe, not even the UK. Not the new one, the current build.
Okay.
They're legally no longer allowed to sell it in the UK because one of the fans doesn't meet safety standards and therefore is classed as dangerous.
Oh my god.
So they will legally no longer be allowed to sell it in the UK. And that is the biggest load of bullshit I have ever heard.
I swear nothing is safe in England or
It's
Europe.
Europe, it's not even England. It's so ridiculous. March 1st. So if you want to buy a Mac Pro, which I doubt anyone listening will,
Yeah.
buy one before March 1st, otherwise you'll have to wait until the new one comes out in May. Probably. I'm guessing there's going to be one in spring, a new one.
PG, Apple. Job.
Is that the one with the? It's just like a screen. And like
No, that's the iMac.
Oh right.
The one,
Okay.
The Mac Pro is like a massive
So it's a
tower. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think I know.
yeah,
my-
it's the big tower.
I think my friend made a
Biggest.
PC.
Hackintosh, yeah, I remember he said he posted on your Facebook about it, and that's something I would love to do, build a PC in one of them, but you have to modify the case because they don't take ATX motherboards.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Good stuff. Good story.
thought it was pretty silly, pretty little stupid story to start off the.
Hard.
But that just proves how
Job, Steve.
how different safety precautions are in Europe to America and Canada.
Oh yeah, over here they don't give a crap.
Yeah. Like, is it in England you're not meant to
Oh yeah, in
shovel
England, no,
your
in
driveway?
England you're like you're supposed to shovel outside your shop or whatever, right? If it snows or if there's if it's icy, yeah, you're supposed to get rid of the snow and ice.
Right.
But if you shovel outside the front of your shop in the UK and someone slips, they can sue you for more than if they don't slip. Than if you don't shovel.
Yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of the time, people won't shovel outside the front of their shop because if someone slips, then they'll get sued for more money.
Wow.
Oh.
We did that at Sainsbury's.
I think Sainsbury's, like big companies like Sainsbury's, they've got.
Playing the breeze.
Because we grit the floor and shovel the snow and stuff like that.
Do you shovel it personally?
I haven't had yet.
Oh right, I thought they maybe had specialist people coming in a
He's not
helicopter.
special. He doesn't
We
have a
don't call
badge.
in.
In England, they would be able to take off.
Yeah. But that's the first story for me. I'm not sure if we want to move, onto one of JJ's or someone else's.
I think
Kevin
it's definitely
Knight.
time to talk about Walking Dead.
Okay,
because
yeah.
we haven't spoken about that in ages, and it's only just started back up this Sunday, and oh my god.
There you go.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god.
Okay, that's that.
I don't know what else I need to say, really.
Everyone's seen it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
No, I think it was an amazing episode, and I'm so excited to see what's going to happen
So it
in.
was good. I didn't think very much happened, to be honest.
Yeah,
Not
think-
tons
Not
happened.
tons.
I think it was a really good episode. In fact, fuck.
Oh dear. Fact. Fact.
That was the cat.
Right, that wasn't the cat. That was the cat knocking something over. Don't worry about that.
Got chapstick all over my monitor.
Can we have a brief subscription? Not subscription. What the face?
What the fuck are you on about?
Brief description of what actually happened because I can't remember. It was like
Okay,
a
so
whole 2 days ago.
bear in mind spoilers, everybody.
Spoilers.
But yeah, they got to. They got out. They were leaving the Woodbury, and all the people wanted to leave Woodbury, and then
Oh yeah.
Andrea gave some stupid speech like America or whatever, and everyone was like, "Okay, we'll stay."
Fuck yeah.
Meryl and Daryl go off together.
Oh yeah.
That
That's
was a
bad.
big thing in the
Didn't like
episode.
that.
And of course, there's the new people,
No,
and Rick turns cray
Oh yeah.
and starts shouting at Laurie's ghost, telling him to get her to
That was
get out.
Laurie. She's black though. When did Laurie turn black?
She wasn't black; it was just darkened. If there was a light, someone lightened up the image and put it on Reddit, and it was a picture. It's actually the same. It's the actress of Laurie, and her face is covered in blood. So it's quite
Or
cool.
was it photoshopped?
I don't know. Was it?
You don't know.
Probably.
That person who lined it out might have photoshopped him.
Oh.
Um,
But yeah, so of course not tons happened, but I think it was a really good,
No.
mid-season premiere.
I didn't think it was the best comeback, but I guess they kind of have to get it started up again.
Yeah.
So it's reasonable.
And in honesty, when it was written, it probably wasn't written to have been split up over 8 weeks, whatever.
Yeah.
I noticed that the shows are kind of like getting slower for some reason, or at least they seem like that.
Hey, it's a
They-
shit ton
yeah.
faster than season 2.
I think that what they're doing is they're slowing it down and speeding it up. Like, just think, like, what could happen in the next episode? They could get attacked by 2 different people.
Yeah.
Just the 2 different
It's
people.
weird.
They could get attacked from the
It's a really
governor,
weird pace, isn't it?
and they could get attacked by the guy,
inside
the
the
people
Of
that
the
they
people they
kicked
kicked out. I think that they're going to turn around and let the people they kicked out back in, because
I think they
Rick,
need to.
Rick wasn't telling them to get out anyway.
No.
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 He was telling
they'll
them.
be back. They always.
I think so. Also, fun fact: the guy that plays Tyrese, the big black guy in
Yeah.
that got kicked out, he's the voice actor for Coach in Left 4 Dead.
My friend's down my go.
My friend's got the coach. Peel's here.
Okay.
That's
That's
funny.
quite a cool little fun fact.
I guess
thought.
he likes zombies then.
like zombies. He really does.
I'm playing Left 4 Dead. Have you installed that yet, Mike?
68%, and I closed Steam because I was lagging my computer.
Yeah, everyone. It's all over GameSet. Everyone wants to play Left 4 Dead for some reason.
Left 4 Dead's become really popular.
Yeah, what happened? Did it like
because-
it exploded again?
I don't know. Lots of the Minecraft guys. 4 of them have started playing it a lot recently, and I guess maybe a lot of people watch them. Yeah, Left 4 Dead's just become really popular. I think maybe it's just because The Walking Dead is back and a lot of people are wanting that zombie fix.
And the Walking Dead game has stopped for the time being.
Oh yeah, but that was a while ago that that stopped.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Walking Dead,
Stuff.
hopefully they'll improve the speed and the pace of their next episode, and we'll be talking about it next.
Well, so
podcast.
much happened in the last one.
I suppose. But
Yeah.
before they set it up, I reckon, well, obviously, Daryl and Merle.
Oh yeah, Daryl and Merle will be back.
They'll
they'll be
definitely
back. They can't just leave like that.
No,
Is it
they'll be
denial?
back.
No, they'll be back.
But
Either
yeah.
that or they'll show their own separate story.
No, they're going to show their own separate story for a little bit, but then
Oh.
it will eventually have the 2 stories meeting.
Yeah.
It's like when they showed the governor and Rick and that lot. It was those 2 stories separate, but then they ended up intertwining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think what's her face? You know the
Andrea.
general. Is it the general?
Governor.
The governor.
The general.
You know he's going in for the attack on the prison. Angela, did you say?
Andrea.
Andrea.
Andrew. Yeah.
She's gonna find everyone and be like, "Oh, my friends." Yeah.
Honestly, I have no idea what she was trying to say then.
Literally no.
I think that she needs to
turned
find them
mental.
again because
I think she's a dumb bitch.
He's a dumb bitch.
who has no gut feelings at all.
All the
She's
people
just
in
a
Woodbury
fucking
are
whore
absolute
that sleeps
morons.
Yeah.
Like the
To be honest with you, the fact that he had Glenn and Maggie kept prisoner, and then she found out and still stuck around, makes
Yeah.
me think it's not a lack of gut feeling, it's a lack of like brain cells.
Oh god.
But I guess she doesn't know that he tortured them, does he? Does she?
Andrea,
No.
if you're listening, we're
But
sorry.
surely you can put
Retard, not you.
surely you can put the two and two together that you had a zombie child that was left in your basement.
He's a weird
and
guy.
Had loads of heads in your office.
Fish
Or
tank.
Yeah, but he
whatever.
came up with an
Weird guy.
excuse, and it was he's a weird
He's
guy.
very odd. He he felt up Maggie. but
Right
then
at the
he
beginning,
used
though,
to
like when you
sexually-
first met him, I thought he seemed like a really I saw him and I thought, you know what, he seems like a good guy, and I think he's gonna help the group in a big way. But then it just all turned to shit, and I was like, maybe not.
I think it
it's
I was
right,
thinking
yeah.
it was too good to be true, really.
I'm excited to see what's gonna happen.
Should be good.
Mhm.
And moving on from that,
Okay.
Okay.
Who's got the same one as me?
I don't think anyone has the same one as you, bro.
Oh my goodness. Prison architect.
Now can I guess at what you're planning on telling everyone?
Okay, go on then.
That they just broke $1 million in sales.
Correct.
30,000 sales roundabouts. Average sale of $33.
Wow.
So I think it's too much. They would have got. Do you reckon they would have got more if they had lowered the price?
No, I actually remember reading something that they said, and it was the reason it's expensive right now is because they don't want as many people playing it.
Oh.
They said that they're selling it for a higher price because of what they're worried about is they want only the hardcore people that like that kind of game to be playing it, because right now if like less hardcore people play it, they'll buy it, play it once, realize that it's buggy and has quite little content because it's an alpha, and then never play it again.
Yeah.
That's what. So they're selling it for a high price, and apparently, if anything, it will stay the same price, or if anything, it will get cheaper closer to full release.
It should do.
I think once they have a lot more content, I think it would definitely be worth it. $30. I think it would definitely be worth. As I've said, I'm really thinking about going up to the $100 package so I can get my name in the game and shit like that. I think that'd be fucking cool. You also get a poster and a disc copy of the game. So, I mean, I really like that game, and I think it would be an awesome, way of supporting it. Because I've never kickstarted a game, and I think it would be, fun to have that kind of connection with the game. But, that's just me. Of course, people have different perspectives of the game. I don't think I've spent this much time in a game in a long time, so I do spend a lot of time playing it.
Yeah, you're obsessed with that game.
Good indie game.
It's a really good indie game, and I'm really excited to see where they go with it.
I just hear you yelling, like, they got out! Oh my god, what's happening?
They'll die.
And they will die in your cafeteria.
They all die in the
Or the
cafeteria.
shower.
No, it's just the cafeteria. They get injured in the shower, but they all die in the cafeteria.
They always die in the showers when they're butt naked. They just feel the need to just slap each other in the shower until they die.
Nice.
Slap to the death. Oh, oh dear.
They sword fight.
Yeah.
You'd prefer it if they fight in the common room. At least they'd be in the common room.
They don't use the common room.
They never use.
And when they're in the
common
yard,
room.
they just stand there in a bundle in the
They
middle.
just sat there. I spent so much fucking money in the common room too. With the pool tables, fucking TVs everywhere.
You gave them a pool
TV.
table. The only time I've ever placed a pool table or a TV was in the warden's office.
Wow.
They're fucking prisoners. Come on, some of them murdered people, and I should be giving them a TV. I suppose you can designate rooms to certain tier of prisoner, can't you?
Oh, you can? I didn't
Can
know.
When you unlock deployment, you can lock rooms to like low security, high security, or general public, or general prisoners, or whatever.
General public.
Yeah,
General public.
you can go in.
Let's
and,
go hang out at the prison today
Yeah.
and watch TV.
Yeah.
They have
All the
cable.
murderers. Yeah.
But no, it's a great game.
GG to them.
Introversion Studios. No, Introversion Software. Sorry.
Well done.
GG.
Oh.
Well done.
Moving on from there.
Well, I think I'd like to talk about GameStop.
Okay.
Right?
Is GameStop an American company?
Yes.
GameStop is the people. Yeah, I think it's like it's the American version of game.
Or Game Station?
More
Same
game
thing,
than
innit?
Game Station, because Game Station's more second-hand games, isn't it? That's how I've always seen it. That Game Station's second-hand games and game is first-hand.
Yeah.
So are they going bust or something?
They're doing very badly financially. Why?
GameStop prepares for 250 store closures in 2013.
Apparently they're closing stores, but bear in mind, if I go into if I walk around, I can walk one way, walk 10 minutes to get to a GameStop, or I can get on the subway and go for 10 minutes in the opposite direction and go past 5. There's so many of them everywhere.
Ah.
That's the problem. It's not that they're not keeping enough money to keep them open. I think they're just realizing that it doesn't make sense them having that much. Like they're spending more than they need to.
Is it GameStop or EB Games? Let's take because what one changed? Because there was
GameStop in Canada turned to EB Games, but it's still the same company.
okay. So maybe are they going to change to EB Games in America? Do you think?
No, what happened was EB Games was in Canada there was GameStop and EB Games. GameStop bought EB Games and then rebranded all of the GameStops as EB Games. As far as I'm aware, that's what happened.
Okay.
The US won't be changing.
In here, they rebranded all the EB games to GameStop.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they did it. No, I don't know. But either way, that's the way it works here.
But in the end, GameStop owns EB Games, so it works.
Yeah, exactly. I keep referring to it as GameStop, even though it's EB Games.
I think Steam should have a store
I don't. I think that would completely ruin.
in the
Fucking
mall.
hate Steam.
In the mall.
You fucking hate Steam. Okay. But speaking of Steam,
Yeah.
Steam Greenlight is apparently to be done away with. Valve don't like how it works and will be removing it as a method of uploading video games.
Really?
Gabe said
What
at
do you mean,
a.
Kevin? What the Kevin? This is one of your topics.
That's not. This is my topic, bro.
It says.
Oh, no,
He's got something else. Something else about
That's a
Valve.
different segue,
Oh,
JJ. You
sorry.
spoiled it!
Sorry.
But yeah, they're to do away with Greenlight. Apparently, Gabe doesn't like how it works. He just doesn't like, I'm probably sure more than just Gabe don't like it. But he said something about how it seemed a bit like it was a dictatorship. I personally didn't see how it was because, in fact, if anything, it's the opposite of a dictatorship because everyone votes what they want. But whatever. They're going to be looking at better means to get your games on Steam. So if there are any game developers out there, now you know.
There's any game developers listening right now?
I'm developing a game.
There you go. So if you want to get Monopoly on Steam,
What happened to your game that you did?
the little game I was working on, I deleted it.
Not Mano, but whatever you said. It's Manopie, man.
Manopie.
Manopie.
Whatever I said.
You should actually call it Manopie, and the centre of the
I think I
board should
might.
have a pie.
Manopie. I'm going to call it that.
It would sell millions.
I do need to. I might add a pie counter in.
Do it.
Yes,
Amazing.
I'm going to do that.
Brilliant.
Thank you for that.
Good stuff.
Good.
Well, speaking about Valve,
Speaking about segues,
speaking about amazing segues, Valve actually laid off a shite ton of people. Now it's not clear how many were, but I guess 25 people around that is what is being guessed right now. Basically in multiple teams, including hardware and Android development.
Really? I suppose that would be app development, would it? Well,
Well,
what?
for the Android device. Like, yeah,
Sorry, go on.
probably app development. Yeah. So, you know, I guess people are moving on. But it's like the first of Valve hasn't really laid off like that many people all at once, have
You
they?
wouldn't think really need to because
They wouldn't.
they
Yeah.
can't be like losing money, can they?
No, their user base grows by 50% every year.
Yeah. Well, what's Gabe spending all his money on then?
Hats.
Food.
Oh,
Corporate
Half-Life 2's been delayed now. Half-Life 3, sorry.
So,
But I mean, in honesty, they seem to be using third-party companies to develop their hardware. So I guess it's kind of what's the point in having them?
like a lot of Half-Life 2 developers were designers were laid off.
Yeah, there's a list here. Half-Life
Yeah,
2 character
look at that.
designer and Team Fortress 2 art lead, director of business development for Steam and Steamworks, character animator and animator for Team Fortress, Half-Life 2 and Left 4 Dead software engineer, artist for Half-Life 2 Portal and Left 4 Dead.
But do you not think they're probably going to go on to something?
They're going to do something
Big
awesome.
still.
What I'm hoping is
Yeah.
that, but none of them are programmers, they're all artists.
Yeah,
No,
that's the
engine
thing.
programmer, I guess.
Yeah, but that's
But
only
you don't need
one
that many
lad.
artists in one program.
Yeah, one lad there.
No, they're going to go on to do amazing things. I mean, Valve, you know, anyone that's worked for Valve, you can go up to any other game developer and go, I work for Valve, and they'll be like, welcome aboard.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And hopefully they'll be smart enough not to go to EA.
Yeah.
Ew. EA.
Ew.
I think Rockstar would be the next best game company to work for other than Valve.
I'd go with Kevin West development.
That's where I'd go.
I'd rather work with a startup, if anything, like a indie developer.
Amazing. So, yeah, that's about it with Valve. I guess it may affect the Steambox project.
It may do.
Just as a
but-
heads up.
As I say, they seem to be going with third-party developers for the hardware, and as a
It's
result...
really odd. They
Go on.
label it as a great cleansing. It sounds like a fucking Holocaust for some reason.
It's horrible.
It's the cleansing. Large decision. God. Terrible.
Oh, well, I'm sure they had their reasons to do it, and it's a
Yeah.
shame to see it having to happen, but...
Well,
That's
You know,
life.
had to see what the future holds. It is life.
Man up.
life.
People
Very
seem to,
much.
you know, people read that and it makes headlines and stuff, and everyone thinks, oh my god, that's, you know, such an amazing, that's such a shame or whatever, and it is a shame. But every business, it happens in every business, and it is a big, you know, decision that every business side of a business needs to make. And JJ's
We have
topic.
one
He's got
last
another one.
topic. Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
Next Assassin's Creed game, which means I don't know if they've actually officially announced it. This story says it'll be released 2014
Okay.
from April to March. I don't know where they got this from. Basically, yeah, it's going to be released in April probably or March.
Next year. Okay.
They've got a new time period. There's an image here of an Egyptian-looking man.
Oh.
They're going back in time then, aren't they?
Going
Probably,
back
yes.
to the future.
Because Assassin's Creed games have all gone forward in time since the first one.
Have they really?
Yeah, they've all
Yep.
periodically become closer
Well,
to the current
thing
day.
is, since we're
There's
so,
not-
the thing is, I think I remember reading they didn't want to like touch upon like weapons that are like modern, like with guns and all that jazz.
Yeah, because that's
So, like,
going to be
it's-
difficult with the engine they've got.
Exactly.
But I mean,
so I think
what I think would be great would be a World War II iteration.
Yeah, but it doesn't really fit in with the sat. Well, I guess it. I don't know. I
It is
personally
officially
wouldn't play
now.
it. Oh, it's official.
Yeah, it's officially announced. They've got a new team and a new time period, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Should be interesting then.
No, Major League Forward.
New character, by the way. New main character.
Yep, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, new character, Tutankhamun. You probably have to assassinate Tutankhamun.
Probably.
King Tut. King Tut. with the cleft lip because his parents were involved in incest and all that jazz.
That's weird. But okay.
Sick stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't really say anything specific.
Is there anything else to discuss?
I don't think we talked about this on the podcastings, but we might have done. The America Korea.
Oh no, we haven't discussed this on the podcast. So, recently we discussed the video of the propaganda video they released, and it's led to lots of issues, as well as the North Koreans testing nuclear weapons, which they said they weren't going to do, if I recall. So the US are actually, from what I've heard, looking to take action towards the North Koreans.
Yes.
Being the only American here, Kev, how do you feel about that?
Fuck the Koreans.
Apparently the Chinese, of course, being the North Koreans, I think, only ally, actually turned around and said that, you're on your own, North Korea. And if that is the case, apparently, because China were like, you shouldn't have been testing nuclear weapons if you said you weren't going to.
You won. All right.
So if China have said that they're not with North Korea, then there's a good chance that the US will do something.
Let's be honest, though. If China played such a big part, so China would have been like the point of who would win or not. Because if they joined North Korea, we'd be fucked.
Oh yeah.
Because, economically, hugely economically.
Economically, and when it comes to actually fighting a war.
Fighting, yeah.
Let's hope they just don't change their mind.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can never really trust a Chinese man.
Okay. He's suddenly
Chinese.
Okay. Oh, there you go. He suddenly came back.
Just a random thing to say. It's pretty random. King Richard III was dug up in a car park.
Yep.
I'm not sure where it was.
What?
You guys didn't know about this?
You didn't know this?
No.
And they've reconstructed his face, and he looks like Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
Does he?
That's such a weird thing to
Surprised you
do.
haven't seen anything about that on Reddit.
He does. Not the gingerbread man. Oh.
Amazing.
That's great. I haven't seen it.
I did actually have some other news. I just remembered.
Not the gingerbread buttons.
The gumdrop buttons.
The gumdrop buttons. Oh.
Hang on, I'm just putting my new news into the document.
Okay. Let's do it.
So, wait, hang on. That's the wrong article. Well, okay. I'll put that one in as well, but that's the, I didn't even mean Alien Colonial Marines. Either way, the Surface Pro... No, I wanted to talk about Alien Colonial Marines and I got my two topics mixed up. So the Surface Pro... Oh, sorry. Microsoft's new... their attempt at between a laptop and a tablet. It's the new, super powerful tablet, allegedly. It's not actually that powerful. It cost $1,000. And it apparently absolutely fucking sucks. And iFixit.com, I've never actually used this website, but apparently they gave it a 1 out of 10.
No?
Oh,
1 out of 10 for something that cost $1,000.
that's not very good, is it?
Apparently it's really thick. It has lots of fans in it, so it shakes when you're holding it. It's really thick, and it's just really, it gets really hot. And the back of it has lots of screws and stuff on it, so it's not a smooth like the back of an iPad or something like that. It's rigid and yeah, not lovely.
Sounds shit.
Are they planning on making a giant one?
Amazing.
No, apparently also Bill Gates did an AMA on Reddit this week, and apparently they're looking at releasing a giant tablet as well, one that you would basically put on your wall.
Is there not an advert about that?
Maybe there is.
There's an advert in the UK. It's been on a few times. I think it might be on YouTube or something. But it looks like a very large tablet.
Yeah.
But
Well, what's that? We'll look for that and put it on Put it in the
Big
description.
touchscreen computer. Yeah, I'll have a look.
And another thing in gaming news, Aliens Colonial Marines apparently fucking sucks.
Oh,
Apparently it's my brother bought it. Internerd.co is a placeholder website right now where we'll be posting reviews. So my brother's actually going to be reviewing it.
including titles such as what's the game called?
Aliens Colonial Marines.
Aliens Colonial Marines.
My
This
brother's going to be
game
reviewing
fucking
that.
Sucks.
And apparently it is absolutely terrible. So you can look forward to a review if people want to read that.
I haven't even
Internerd.co.
heard that game.
Aliens Colonial Marines has been in development for a very large amount of years. And then it suddenly got released, and apparently it's absolutely terrible. Apparently the AI is completely unintuitive. Your teammates will just run off randomly. Like you'll be in the middle of shooting, there'll be loads of bad guys in front of you, and then they'll just get up and carry on moving to the next area.
I'm done. Oh.
And apparently the enemies don't try and flank you or anything; they just literally run towards you. Because of course the enemies are melee, like they're aliens, right? They just eat your face, right?
Yeah.
But apparently they don't try and move or go different directions. They literally just see you and go straight for you instead of having any type of intelligence like they do in the movies. It's not like you can just turn around and go, oh well, they're just aliens, they're stupid, whatever. Because in the movies, of course, they do have some sort of intelligence.
Of course.
So no
And that's
AI.
the point with aliens, is no one really knows how intelligent they are. So
Ooh,
they
Yeah,
always
you
end
can do
up
whatever you want with
making...
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
so
it's intentional.
there'll be a review over the next couple of days when my brother writes that. And I'm also going to be reviewing like every game on my Steam list just to try and get some content on there.
I'll
Nice.
review Cooking Mama.
I'll review. I have Cooking Mama on the Wii.
We returned it.
Oh, we returned it. Did we?
We returned it because it was bad.
We returned it. I don't remember returning it actually.
Get that back. It's the
We
best
swapped
game
it.
ever.
We got Just
I'm
Dance
just going to go
4.
check. I'm fairly sure that we didn't.
We
We never got. We bought Just Dance on the website, didn't we?
No?
I'm going to go look.
It's in your alert.
Brilliant.
And then he's going
Okay.
to realise that he was wrong.
Oh yeah, we did. We pretended that we never played it, and
Yeah.
we returned it and said, "Yeah, we never played it. Can we get our full money back?"
Yeah.
Because we kept the sticker. We kept the sticker for the box.
It's the best game.
Oh, I just kicked the
I think we
microphone.
got the wrong one. We got, like...
We got some really weird one. The multiplayer
Yeah.
wasn't there. Stuff like that. It was a really weird version.
Yeah, I played...
So Hannah got Just Dance
Yeah,
instead.
I played Cooking Mama
That's
before.
good. I like.
And I really liked it, but
Yeah.
it was like World
Best
Cooking
game.
or something, I don't know.
It was a peculiar game. Everything was Nestle. Everything was sponsored by Nestle.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like the M&M's game. Have you seen that?
No.
Play as like this little M&M's guy. Oh, it's
Amazing.
fucking terrible. Terrible animations and everything. Oh.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
This tablet, this large tablet, I've just found it. Dimensions. So it looks like it's a 20-inch.
I think that's smaller than the one I'm thinking of. I'm going to bring up the picture of our friend Bill looking at doing his AMA because he took a picture of himself standing next to it.
Alright, okay. That's cool.
I'm going to bring up
Battery
this
life.
picture that Kev linked in the podcast
Sorry.
room.
The battery life is 3 hours.
Fucking. That's the thing, right?
What
The
a
Surface
bad
Pro
shit.
has a similarly terrible battery life.
Oh my god, awful. You can't
Oh.
take it anywhere. And that's probably like not using it very much. They do that on not using it very much, don't they? On
Yeah, I do.
standby.
Completely idle. So
Bill
you
Gates.
full time would be like 20 minutes.
Fuck, this is awful.
During Bill Gates' AMA, he was
What's it called?
gifted Reddit Gold about 100 times.
I think the only good thing about this whole thing is the process i7, which, to be honest, isn't. If you look at the stats between i7 and i5, like in terms of price, there's not a lot in it. You're better off going for i5. And
What's it
i7
called?
yeah.
What's the tablet called?
It's called the Sony Vaio Tap 20.
Wow.
I've just linked a new tablet in
The document.
the document. The tablet I was talking about, and you can find it there.
I linked something in the TeamSpeak as well.
That's not.
Yeah, I just saw
Hannah's just
that.
clicked on the thing in the TeamSpeak. He does look like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah. I don't quite get why the Queen is with
That woman
that
from Recess.
Yeah.
Queen?
If you scroll down further.
You scroll down, you see a picture of the Queen, and she's standing next
Oh, yeah.
to the old lady from Recess. I can't remember her name.
I don't really see that.
Miss Finster.
Yeah.
Really? Sure.
I guess they look alike. Sure.
Yes.
Why not?
Oh, it would be an article on the Sun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Why are these all British characters?
Because it's the royal family, Kev.
I don't understand.
Richard III was in the royal family.
Oh yeah.
They dug him up under a car park.
Wow. Yeah. Whereabouts?
Why are they building car parks over royal dead bodies?
Because
They're crazy.
They're old.
Crazy.
how did they redo his face like that though? Like, is that his
Just
actual face?
digitalization or whatever. It's not going to be his actual face. It's going to look somewhat similar, maybe. It's like when they said that they figured out what the Mona Lisa would sound like when she spoke. There was no way that they would have known
How the fuck
what
did
she
you
would have
figure
sounded
that
like.
out?
Yeah, exactly. You're looking at a painting and you figure out what she sounds like.
They
All
You
correct.
sound like a man.
looked at it. Hello.
Yeah, she had a pretty manly voice, if I
My name
remember.
is Mona Lisa. Oh, hello, Mona. You're creepy.
Welcome to my server.
Welcome to my server. Welcome to my portrait. Done by Leonardo fucking da Vinci. Oh, great.
Anyway, unless there's anything else, I think we're done.
I think we are too.
I
GG.
think
Kind of a short podcast, but we are just going off on a ramble. We need to get better
Mona
at
Lisa.
not sucking.
We don't suck. It's called doing great in a very bad way.
No, we don't suck. What we need to get better at in these podcasts is not going off. We talk about one topic, and then we'll talk about something else. Talk about something else, then we'll go back to a first topic and just start talking about that for it. Like yeah,
Good.
We talk. That's what we do.
yeah,
great.
exactly. Well, we'll you know, we're figuring it out
we're
ourselves.
still working
But
out the tinkers and
exactly, the tinkers,
Jingoos, where
the jingers.
all of them. Yeah.
It's only the third episode.
And we
It is.
still don't have a name.
We still don't have
So-
a name.
Give us a name.
Leave us a comment. Give us a name.
Podcast at Internerd.co also works.
Yes.
So, thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed your week, because of course this goes up on Friday.
Yeah.
And
We'll
Have a
catch you
nice
next
weekend.
week.
Have a
indeed.
great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day.